For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsas and family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to be going over every single confirmed golden ticket. Now there are 7 golden tickets to overview in today's video. These golden tickets will be releasing into the game starting off this Friday, and if there's any methods to get them for free or ways to get a fantasy pack for these cards, I will be releasing a video on that on the channel when they do release, so hit that sub button if you're new and let's get into this one. Now there are 6 golden tickets that I'm going to go over at the start of the video that are basically a slam dunk. These golden tickets are almost 100% guaranteed, and we are going to start it off with Brandon Ayuk, who I actually helped construct. Now to start with, this card is probably going to be rocking with 99s across the board for all of the physical stats: agility, speed, acceleration, jumping, change of direction. Those should all get boosted up to close to 99 overall stock, and when it comes to the other boosts we made to the card, we decided to go with run blocking, which would allow him to get honorary lineman and essentially just be a juiced up wide receiver. We also went with break tackle, and then with the final one we decided to go with catch and traffic, and that was kind of just a filler at the end there, but the card is going to have the best wide receiver archetypes in the game. He's going to have 2 route technician slots, so you can put route tech on the card for cheap, 2 slot slots to allow you to get something like slot apprentice or slot-o-matic for cheap, and then a physical slot if you are interested in maybe going with something like honorary lineman on the card. And yeah, overall I think this card is going to play pretty well. From what I've heard, this 90 overall Brandon Ayuk actually played really well, so I'm excited to see how well the golden ticket does. I'll probably have some unreleased gameplay with the card when he does get his golden ticket before that GT goes on the market. Now the next player getting a GT that is basically 100% confirmed is going to be the Derick Roberson card. Now I believe Derick Robinson's cousin actually pulled this player, and he decided to make his cousin who is in the NFL. Now obviously this is a 65 overall, and there's a lot of stuff that's going to change on the 99. We don't know exactly how the card is going to look because there's a lot of overall difference between a 65 and a 99, so EA could really go all over the place when it comes to the boost. I'm hoping he's basically like a high-speed pass rusher. I believe with the boost they decided to go with block shed and power move, and then of course he's a speed rusher already, so the finesse move is going to get boosted up a lot. Ideally the card ends up being like close to 95 or 96 speed, and then has some great block shedding, power move, and finesse move, making him a really nice pass rusher off the edge. I believe they also decided to boost up zone coverage. I think Zerk was helping make this card with the guy, so we should be solid in zone, but obviously this card is going to be much better in a pass rushing role. He's going to have pretty solid hit power for a 65 as well at a 68, so hopefully all those boosts end up looking pretty nice, and this card could be pretty solid off the edge. Obviously the agility, speed, and excel are nice for a 65, but there's a lot that could change on the 99. So another card that I would say is probably like 90% confirmed is going to be the Jalen Reagor wide receiver. Now a guy actually DM'd me a photo of his submission to EA and his emails with EA Sports when he was making the card. I don't know exactly what boosts are getting put on the player, and I don't love the selection. I believe he was a big Eagles fan, so we decided to go with the Jalen Reagor. Obviously the speed, acceleration, and agility are nice, but those catching and route running stats, those are pretty low for a 73, so we'll see what the card ends up looking like. I'm definitely more of a fan of the Brandon Ayuk. We know the Brandon Ayuk plays pretty well in Madden. I'm sure most people haven't played with the 73 overall Jalen Reagor. We don't know how well he's gonna do, but hopefully this ends up having like really nice change of direction on the card. I feel like change of direction is a fairly intriguing stat in this game. I think it's actually really important, so hopefully the fact that this guy is an absolute physical beast and he already has 83 COD on a 73 overall means that he's gonna go all the way up to 99 COD. That could make him like an interesting kind of like human joystick type wide receiver, but honestly I'm not exactly sure how well this card is gonna play. The catching stats and the route running stats, they are really low, so they better at least hit those thresholds to ensure that he can run routes to the highest potential, and he's not going to be dropping any passes because for a 73 the hands and the route running are not that good on the player, but I'm curious to see what he boosted up. I actually am not in contact with the guy, so I don't know what archetypes he did and what his boosts were. Hopefully didn't screw up the archetypes, but yeah, Jalen Reagor right here for a golden ticket. I'm sure Eagles fans will be happy about that. So moving right along, we have another confirmed golden ticket. I believe Dom was working with the guy to make this DK Metcalf, and this is not DK Metcalf at wide receiver, boys. This is going to be DK Metcalf on the defensive side of the ball at a 99 overall. Now DK Metcalf obviously has great speed and acceleration, 93 speed, 92 excel, and that is going to be really nice. Now one thing that I am very concerned about on the card is the change of direction. 84 COD is really low for a user, and that's what most people are going to be doing with the card, because obviously he's going to have some crazy catching stats as he is DK Metcalf. He is going to be able to catch the ball very well, but the COD at an 84, that is very worrisome. I'm hoping that EA boosts that up big time. I believe you're not allowed to make that boost. I actually didn't see the golden ticket form for defense, so I'm not exactly sure if you can boost that up on defense. I know on the offensive side of the ball, you weren't allowed to touch COD, so hopefully that ends up getting boosted up by EA. That'd be very, very nice. But obviously, DK is going to be sitting at 90 catching, so really, really good for a defender. His spec catch is going to be really nice as well, so he's obviously going to be able to go up and make a catch if necessary. But DK Metcalf is going to be solid in zone. 94 zone is pretty good. The hit power is pretty good for the card as well. 6'3" height, and DK obviously is really big. The one thing, again, like I said, that I'm a little bit concerned about is DK Metcalf as a user. Obviously, if you played with DK on offense, we know he's a little bit clunky. He looks like he's running around, and he just looks really weird on the offensive side of the ball, so hopefully it's not like that on defense, or else he's not going to be the best user out there. But again, this will be a fun choice for DK. So next up, we have Grant Delpit getting all the way up to a 99 overall. This is actually a selection that I'm a very, very big fan of. Now, Grant Delpit right here is going to be an absolute user god. You guys can see that his change of direction is at an 81, the speed is at an 86, and the acceleration is at an 88. He is essentially going to be a 99 speed, 99 excel with really nice COD user, which is actually pretty exciting. He's the same height as DK Metcalf, so we're not getting any height difference right there. And that 81 COD on an 84 is a lot better than the 84 COD on the 94 DK Metcalf. So I'm expecting this to be a fairly nice user card. Now, I believe in terms of boost, they decided to go with tackling, they went with block shed, and I'm forgetting the last boost, but I believe this is going to be a user, so it's not like that final boost is going to matter. He is going to be very nice. He's going to be able to tackle, he's going to be able to hit, he's going to be able to block shed, and this is probably the golden ticket that I might be the most excited about. Love to see this selection, and yeah, I like that a lot of players are getting golden tickets that aren't the big names. We're not getting like a Deion Sanders, we're not getting like a Randy Moss, and instead there's more like lesser known players getting golden tickets. I don't know, it's kind of cool, but yeah, Grant Delpit right here, lock it in. So the next golden ticket that is 100% confirmed is going to be the Tim Tebow right here, and I misspoke, guys. I think this is the golden ticket that I'm the most excited for. Tim Tebow is going to be great with the speed and acceleration, awesome with his throwing stats, and the thing that I am most excited about for the golden ticket right here is going to be the archetypes. The way the archetypes are constructed on the card, you can get your favorite quarterback abilities for cheap, because unlike a regular QB where they have field general on every slot, we can select field general, scrambler, strong arm to ensure that we're getting the best abilities at the cheapest price possible, to then be able to spend some AP on other positions and free up AP to maybe put some more O-line abilities, wide receiver abilities, or running back abilities, whatever you really want to go with. Tim Tebow is going to free up that option. I also feel like there's not any insane scrambling quarterbacks that are really, really good on the run right now, so getting a Tim Tebow who's going to be able to do that is awesome. I'm sick of Brett Favre. I am very, very excited for this card, and hopefully it comes out fairly early so we can pick him up and add him to the team. But Tim Tebow getting all the way up to a 99. The boosts on the card, I believe, are going to be mainly related to the running stuff, because obviously the card's going to be nice throwing. When he goes up to a golden ticket, he's going to be able to make any throw, and all of those accuracies are going to be just fine. So getting some boost to some of the running stuff is actually a good decision, and I do like the Tim Tebow selection. Now, the final player that I want to mention right here is going to be Harold Carmichael. Now, this Harold Carmichael is not a guarantee, and there's been rumors for a lot of other GTs in the game. We got rumors about RG3, which I think were actually false, but the Harold Carmichael, I just have a feeling that he might be getting a card, and the reason why is because the guy would be an absolute demon. As you can see, on this 97 overall, he's got 94 speed and 94 excel. When EA makes a GT, if they end up making a golden ticket for the card, he should get up to 97, which would allow him to get up to 99. And the most notable part about this card is the height. This guy is 6'8". That is absolutely insane for a wide receiver, and even though he is 6'8", look at the route running. They're all fine. They're 96, 92, 94. The catching is really nice on the card, so this would most certainly be a fun golden ticket to make. I'm hoping that someone did end up making this one, because this would be a glitchy wide receiver to try out. So going over these golden tickets, we have 6 that are basically 100% confirmed. I would say the only 2 that could not happen would maybe be Jalen Reagor if that doesn't end up happening, or maybe Derick Roberson. The other ones are all like 100%. I would say those 2 are like 95%. And then we also have our Harold Carmichael right here at the end, who we're just speculating about, but I've heard some rumors about him, so I would say it's maybe like 60-40 that we get this card. And those are all the confirmed GTs. So that is 6 golden tickets that are basically 100%, 1 that we don't know about, and that means there are 13 other GTs that we have no clue about. And these golden tickets are going to be releasing in the game on the 30th. That is the first release. I'm expecting we're probably going to get like 3 or 4 a week, kind of similar to Ultimate Legends, and we can pull these GTs out of packs. I don't know if they're going to be in training variety packs. A lot of you guys have been asking me that. I feel like they probably won't be, or maybe if they are, the odds will be super, super low. But yeah, that is basically going to do it from you guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Those are going to be all 6, and then 1 more of the GTs that are confirmed. And until next time, boys, I'm out. Peace.